Good day, parents. This is Magda Engelbrecht, one of the directors of VTA Academy School speaking. I just today want to share a few ideas with you so that you can feel in control with the situation and feel in control with the situation at home with your child. The coronavirus pandemic could inflict emotional trauma as our daily living circumstances has been changed dramatically. But as this is for the now, our new living reality, we all need to focus now, not on the disturbing phenomena of the coronavirus, but on the phenomena of coping, of being okay in this disturbing situation. We need now, parents, to become strong and resilient. But what is resilience? Resilience is accepting your new reality, even if it's less good than the one you had before. When people are facing stress and difficult life circumstances, it can particularly affect the following three areas. In the first place, your sense of safety. In the second place, our feelings of connectedness. And in the third place, our feelings of hope. What do we mean by a sense of safety? A sense of safety is the belief that my needs and the needs of those that I care for will be met. It is a belief that you will be protected from harm and that those around you will be safe. As the emphasis is now on hope and becoming strong and resilient, let's discuss a few guidelines. In the first place, it is so important that you make your home and living environment safe by obeying to the new lockdown law. Don't let people come into your house. That can create a lot of anxiety with your child because they know it's not the right thing to do. And in the second place, we need to teach our child now the new rules, the rules of how to be safe. And very important, we as parents, we as adults need to practice it so that our children can see what is the new reality. But please, parents, we cannot create an atmosphere of anxiety through practicing the rules. So the way how we are going to practicing the rules is very important. And that brings me by number 3. Please avoid talking 24 hours about this virus. Yes, we need to stay informed, but don't expose your child to information not meant for them. We need to take into consideration the age of our child, especially our preschoolers. Cognitively, they cannot understand what is this new living situation about. In the fourth place, it is so important to keep a regular family routine. When we do have a routine, we feel in control. Set out times for having breakfast, time for going to homeschool, times that we're doing an activity together as a family. We need to have a routine. And that is not negotiable from the side of our children. Then, in the second place, when we talk about connectedness, we refer to having relationships with others who can understand and support you. As we are practicing now social distancing and have closed almost all the public places for gatherings, we need to be creative in order to still feel connected. Human beings need to feel the feeling of connectedness. That's how God has made us. Let's see what we can do to make sure that we still keep on feeling connectedness. It will be good to have a WhatsApp talk once a day with friends or family. Write down on a paper so that you know what is the things that you can do every day. And every day write down, today I'm going to phone this friend, tomorrow I'm going to phone this family member. But please, parents, without talking about coronavirus. That is not the purpose of getting that connectedness on a daily basis. Talk about any other thing except coronavirus. The same for your child. Let them get on a daily basis into contact with a friend. WhatsApp calls is not so expensive, and it is a wonderful medium to use so that your child can on a daily basis just get into contact with his or her friends. Then plan activities, at least one a day. Activities where you can do something as a family together, like a ball game outside on the grass of your own home. There's a lot of nice board games, but do one activity at least on a day. What about making a video call so that your child can see his or her friends, or you can see your loved ones? And then we also need to talk about connectedness with your own inner self. That means that we must be good to ourselves. Spend time where you are doing things just for yourself. In the normal daily life situation, we don't have time for this. And now is the time to do some introspection, to spend time on yourself. Take a rest in the afternoon, reading a book, doing exercises in your home, making time to practice your religion. But if you're not going to be good to yourself, you're not going to have that inner strength still to do your work from home, to be a teacher now as well, and to look after your family and care for your family and to sort out your financial status. And then in the last place, hope. This is such a short hope, a short word. But there's a lot of meaning inside this word. If I've lost hope, I've lost everything. Hope is the expectation that everything will work out, and the feeling that things at the end will be all right. Hopelessness need to be exchanged for hope and hopefulness. You can share stories of hope to each other. Instead of talking about coronavirus, what is the numbers of infection? Is there any more deaths? Rather end your day off at the dinner table and every family member must tell something nice that was happening that specific day. Or what was a good book or article that I was reading, a good program that I was looking. Discuss the things that bring hope to the family. This activity is so important because that can promote self-regulation when the day was tough and difficult. And this self-regulation at the end of the day is very, very important. Everyone in the family can have a feeling chart, and at the end of the day indicate on a scale from 1 to 10 how your day was. I was having a 3 out of 10 day means I was not having a good day. And that also gives you, the parent, an indication of the emotional status of your child, which is so important. We need to check the emotional status of our children. How do they cope with this situation? If your child's day was then only a 3 out of 10, the next relevant question will then be, all right, I can see that you were not having a good day. But let's see what you can do tomorrow to make it a better day. And then you can sit and give your child some guidelines on what to do the next day to have a better day. And for yourself as a parent, talk with your husband, talk with your wife in the evening and say, you know what, I was not having a good day today. So that you can motivate each other and do positive motivation with each other. If you are on your own, you can also do it. Every evening, give yourself an evaluation of how your day was. And the most important thing, to develop some strategies, some coping strategies that you can use the next day to make it a better day. By doing this, it will lead to self-empowerment, which is so important and it is so essential in developing hope and becoming resilient. And you know what? We have now enough time to do all these things. And now, hopefully, every end of the day, we have enough time to spend some time on reading our Bible, to get new strength, to overcome this pandemic as stronger human beings. Dear parents, take good care of yourself. Take good care of your children. We all want them back whenever we are going back to school. In the meantime, I pray every day that you stay healthy, that our children stay healthy, and that hopefully very soon we can have them back at school. We need to trust God now more than ever in our history. Read Psalm 91 to give you that inner strength every day, so that you can have hope, so that you can become resilient. May God bless you. Thank you for your time.